Hello and welcome to another week of the weekly support and clarity from Spirit for you. So thank you for joining me. We're doing the Christmas edition of the weekly reading. So we're doing this from the 23rd, Monday the 23rd of December to Sunday the 29th of December. And thank you very much for joining me. Just to get this out of the way, love it when you like, subscribe, comment, share me around. Really helps the algorithms, helps me get out there to more people, and really love just getting your support from that sharing, commenting and liking. So thank you very much for all of that. Now I've got a church choir practicing just next door to me, and so I hope they're not too loud, even though it is nice to have a bit of, nice uplifting music next door. I hope it doesn't interfere too much. So we'll get on with the weekly reading. You know how I work, so just give me a second and we'll get straight into it. How much are you allowing yourself to really connect with you and connect with your meaning of what this time of year is? And that could be, in a religious sense with churches and choirs and hymns and things like that. It could be about friendship and getting together. It could be about having a time of reflection and connection with yourself. It could be a whole lot of other things. Maybe you don't celebrate it at all, and that's completely awesome as well. But it's really about this upcoming week. It's really about you really aligning with yourself with what is going to fit most correctly for you. And there's quite a lot of people out there, I'm being told, that are going to sort of change as you go through the week and before Christmas, during it and after as well. So if you haven't really got any idea or any sort of that idea about what you want, what it really means, that sort of thing, that's completely okay as well. To allow yourself to flow and be spontaneous with whatever is resonating with you at that time. But the one thing that they're wanting to let you know is that you're not alone. So whether you're with people, you're not with people, you're deciding to have some time out, you are not alone. That there are many, many beings around you at this time, both that you have been related to and not related to, and so many beings in spirit that love you and are always with you. Why would they go away at this time of year, they just said. So it's a time of year in which, it really they come in even more if you want them to, allow them to, ask them to, that sort of thing. Because Christmas can bring up quite a lot of stress, anxiety, trauma, aloneness, loneliness, different things like this, and old wounds, they're saying. Now, what I've really noticed, I keep seeing people at the corner of my eye going past the house, the apartment that I'm renting, or the house I'm renting at the moment in San Juan del Sur, Nicaragua. So at this time of year, there seems to be, and I've noticed myself over the last 6 weeks, there's quite an overarching energy of anxiety, of dysfunction, of discomplication at the moment, and really of kind of angsty kind of stress around the place. Now, if you're noticing these kinds of things within you, really good idea for you to sort of stop and ask yourself, is this me? Is this somebody else? Is this around me? And if it is something that is not you, tell it to leave and ask Spirit for help with that. Just tell it to go instantly and actually say to yourself, I release any angst, misrepresentation, anxiety, anger, whatever it may be, dysfunction, you could put it all, a congestion or anything that is not really awesome and sparkly. I'm releasing that now immediately from my system and ask Spirit to take that from you. Now, if there is some that is yours, you basically can do the same thing. But you say, I instruct myself to release anything that I'm carrying that creates any dysfunction, congestion, or anything which is misaligning me with my highest needs and my most uplifting self. I wanted to get those words correctly there. So sealing off and protecting yourself is a really good thing at the moment as well. And I've done a video on this. I'll link this below to the all the rest of it underneath to the description. But be a bit mindful about where you're at, what's going on, and how you're actually operating. And is this something that you want to continue, or is this not something that you want to continue? The other thing they're talking about is slow down a little bit. There's this panic and this sort of quite it's like, got to get shit done, got to do it now, that sort of thing. And there's this sort of stress that's around this time of year as well. So with this, whether it is that panic, and I can see a bit of energy around people that are a little bit despondent or pushing this stuff away, regardless of what this is, stop, recognize where you're at, what's going on, and ask yourself, do I want to continue with this? Or do I want to continue this emotional program or this thought process that is going on at the moment? Is this something that's uplifting and healthy for me, or is it not? On the other side of this, they're saying that there's an incredible amount of transformation going on at the moment, which can be some of the reason why there's a bit of funk coming up from the surface. Now, whenever there's transformation, there's change. Whenever there's change, there's the unknown. When there's the unknown, there can be some anxiety, fear, or questioning about what this is. Even if you're going from something, that's okay to something really amazing, there's still that element of unknown, of not sure. And so when you allow yourself to take things step by step and actually be mindful within that process, and to understand that you're being held at every possible time, and especially when you ask for help from Spirit, that there is an extra emphasis of support, of guidance, of help around you if you want this, extra nurturing that comes in. But it'll happen on a greater extent when you consciously ask for this. Spirit guides, God, whatever you want to call it. Can you come close and help me with this, or this? Or can you come close and just give me what I need at this moment? Give me some extra support, some extra clarity, some extra help, some extra love. And when you do this, there will be an influx of energy and guides that will come in to really help you, to guide you, to support you, and to help you to see opportunities around you. This is something that I actually do. They were just reminding me I do every day when I wake up, is I ask Spirit to come in, to come close to me, and I ask them, can you help me to recognize any uplifting opportunities, any benevolent choices I can make, anything which is going to help me to align more and connect more with myself, with Spirit, and with the things that are going to uplift me in the most positive and beautiful way. And by doing this invocation every single morning, it just sets the day. I'm sorted for the entire day. If I do need any more help, or I do want any more help, I can just ask for that as time goes on. But it might be a practice in which you might try doing and asking Spirit to connect with you. This is a really great process, especially if you're wanting to personally develop in that area, which basically is about just personal development and helping you to understand more about yourself, understanding more about what you can do, and getting help with that as well. And so the help is always available. So they're telling me to move on a bit. So what I can see after Christmas, there's like this period, like this, almost like an empty period for about 3 days actually. And it's really about, allowing yourself to embrace whatever's there. So downtime, upbeat, get out there, barbecue, have fun, see friends, see family, go on adventures, whatever it is. But there's like a 3-day period here from the 25th, 26th, 27th. So coming up to whatever day that might be, the Friday I think, where there's this period of readjustment about what you want to do. So really ask yourself about this and ask yourself, is there anything that I would really like to accomplish? If there's anything that I would like to let go of, is there anything I would like to bring in this time? And this can be a time in which you can start to figure out and to realign yourself with what is going to really resonate with you from now, or really what you're going to start planting seeds for 2025. And so this can be a really beautiful time of readjustment, of uplifting, and of really creation or manifestation within yourself. And the other thing, before I go, they're just saying, please congratulate yourself on this year. The energies have been quite mixed and quite up and down. There's been a lot of transformation going on this year, and there's been a lot of tearing down of old ways, of old thought processes, and of emotional patterns which are outdated as well. So please give yourself some congratulations, give yourself a pat on the back for what you've been able to accomplish this year, or what you've been able to release or let go of or change this year. Whether that is more, you think it might be smaller or you think it might be larger. They're saying change is change. So yeah, I'll leave it with you there. Thank you very much for joining me on this Christmas edition of the weekly readings, and I really look forward to seeing you in between Christmas and New Year's for another reading, and then into 2025 for some really awesome action. All right, lots of love. See you then. Bye. Bye for now. Yes.